Hello, episode e-
Or
episode 4 of the D&D campaign. Yay.
Yippee.
Also, I only noticed I only realized way after I had listed down the character thing that Petal's name was Petal and not Daisy.
Fair.
But yes, no, it's Petal.
But for the audio listeners, M is not here yet. She will be soon. And Beanie is still on a
On
cruise.
vacation. Yeah,
Yeah.
on vacation to who knows where. Honestly, I forgot.
I'm pretty sure it's Mexico or something along the lines of that.
Somewhere. Somewhere probably somewhere far away.
Somewhere that I'm not following, nor probably ever going.
But I'm gonna recap. So last session you there was a lot that happened last session, honestly. You escaped the freaking bedtime attendants.
Mm-hmm.
You found Petal, Nightmare
Mm-hmm.
Petal.
Yeah.
You M and Cracker Jack, well, M and M basically,
But
uh,
yeah, basically. Or
played.
Clementine and Cracker Jack if we're being
Yeah,
official.
Clementine and Cracker Jack played Uno, which I am not forgetting that Clementine has a +1 to all Uno games.
You have that written down somewhere?
Yes, I actually do. Uh, and you cured Petal, and there was a little moment where Petal and Holly hugged, and that's kind of where we ended off.
Mm-hmm. And check our YouTube channel if you wanna see the short that I made about, Holly and Petal's reunion.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah, that's kind of where we
Left
basically,
off.
yeah, left off, is that uh the hug,
The hug,
the hug.
which sounds worse than it actually is, like Hour of Joy type shit.
Yeah, no, the hour of joy when actually it's just basically a reunion between pretty much actively family members.
Yeah, that's not wrong.
Honestly, I'm not sure how to classify the bond between imaginaries and their humans, cause
Sisters, siblings.
sisters, siblings, that kind of. Cause I'm not sure how to classify that. Cause technically, the human creates the imaginary, but also the imaginary is like a sibling. I'm not gonna get into the philosophy of that right now. But anywho, uh,
Anyway.
any gays, uh, we come back to, yeah, no, Holly and Petal are hugging, and you were in a room. Uh, and by the way, the tube slide that you opened up last time kind of closed.
That's okay.
Now then, I'm gonna roll something real quick. Uh, Anywho, what would you like to do?
Mm, so Lilith is asleep in the corner. I am just kind of watching awkwardly, still holding the eye, and Holly and Petal are just hugging. Am I correct?
Yeah, they're hugging, they're in the middle of a very long embrace, because like Holly is probably not, Holly hasn't seen Petal in years,
Okay, like
dude.
reunion embrace. I understand what that
Yeah,
is.
reunion embrace type stuff.
Okay.
Uh, you can also feel the eye coin vibrating in your hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that into my bag of holding. Um, and then I'm going to try to see if there was any way to get out and back to the pillow fort without having to go through the glass room.
Roll me insight.
17 plus. Was that investigation?
Yeah.
19.
All right. Did I have a bit of a question? Did you use the glass shard that you took from Holly?
No, I'm saving that.
So that's possible. Also,
Hmm.
odd or even.
Even?
Holly has the bag with her. The bag of the shards.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna wait a hot second for them to like wrap this up, and when they do, I'm gonna just go. Do you have more shards?
Yeah, they wrap it up. Holly looks over and is like looks in the bag. He's like, I've got 3 left.
All right. Would you be willing to use one to get back to the fort?
Holly's like, all right, but these are pretty rare, so this isn't gonna become
Use
a
them
thing.
sparingly.
Yeah, and
Understandable.
Holly takes one out of the bag and then throws it against the wall, and it shatters and does the same weird glass breaking type thing, and a slide opens.
All right. I am going to use this to use my hammer to navigate through the tunnels like I have been.
Roll me a wisdom check.
Wisdom. Is that? Sorry, I'm still trying to find Yvonne's character sheet because I'm an idiot and I've misplaced it. So, I'm just gonna use glitters for now, if that's okay.
That's fine.
Um, wisdom check.
Yep.
19.
You direct the slide back to the pillow fort,
All right, and
which I'm gonna really enjoy when if you ever end up rolling a natural one while trying to direct a slide.
gonna be a fun day.
It's gonna be a fun day.
I found the character sheet.
Oh yay.
I had to go through my small box of character sheets to find it, but I found it.
Nice. Uh Now then, you're back in the pillow fort, and uh Petal and Holly go to chill behind the counter as Petal is manning the counter while Holly takes a nap.
Understandable.
Like and yeah, by the way, write this down. Uh you have a permanent only Yvonne has
Yes.
a permanent discount. You can have I'm gonna say a +3 on charisma for bartering with at the shop.
Uh,
On
uh,
top on top of them giving you discounts because well, I mean we know why.
yeah. All right, I wrote it down.
Right, yeah, so what would you like to do? You've got the rooms, you've got the shower, the like bathroom type place that you have not really looked into.
Investigated.
Yeah, no, not really. People just were happy that there was running water.
Yeah, and Holly wasn't. But everyone else was.
Holly wasn't, but everyone else was.
Um, I'm gonna go into the bathroom and look around, like investigate it,
Roll
try to
me an
see if there's anything
investigation check.
worth like seeing. Uh, 17.
17.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you find hmm, you find a couple of really like what looks like drawings in crayon.
Oh, okay. Um, I pick them. I pick all of them up. How many are there?
There are 4 of them.
Okay. I'm gonna pick them all up, and I'm gonna look at them.
Okay, you got drawing number 1, 2, 3, or 4. It's
Let's start with one.
you look at 1. You can see scrawled on This is a picture of the what looks like you were asleep for when you were there, but the what you think is probably the water park area.
Okay.
Uh,
Um,
which one do you want to look at next?
one sec, I'm writing things down. Um, I'm gonna look at number 2.
Number two has what looks like a big old fit, like basically in like what you can tell, because it's a little bit hard to decipher these drawings because it looks like they were made by like a 5-year-old,
Big
but
ol' what?
large reach like circus type place. Like
Okay.
more of a fair than a circus, but it's got a circus tent.
Okay. Um, what's the third one?
The third one uh is mostly blank except for a lot of there is a picture of what looks like an eye with a blue pupil in the middle of it.
Okay.
And the
Um,
fourth one, I'm guessing you're gonna want to know what the fourth one
yes.
is. Uh, the fourth one is a drawing of what looks like what you're thinking is a child, like, but uh, the child has tendrils coming out of its back. Very off-putting, very creepy.
Okay. Um, I'm writing this down, one sec. Okay. Um, can I roll to see if, I've if I recognize any of this or if, if I can, understand any of this?
Roll.
What do I roll?
Uh, roll me history. I'm gonna say
Okay. 16.
16.
Mhm.
All right. You can recognize you recognize so first drawing was of the water park. You
Mhm.
only recognize that you have been there. Uh,
Okay.
second second drawing was of the circus place. You have no clue what that is. Uh, third drawing, the eye. You recognize the eye is kind of in the color of the eye in, other than the pupil, is like basically done in yellow crayon, which is you're assuming is meant to be golden, so a coin.
Okay.
And then the fourth drawing, you don't totally know what this is trying to convey.
The child with tendrils?
Yeah, the child with tendrils, you're not totally sure.
Okay.
That's pretty much all you know.
Okay. Um, I just remembered. I'm gonna go over to what's the, essentially blacksmith's name?
Oh yeah, let me pull up the NPCs real quick.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, so the blacksmith, aka the pyromaniac, is Max
Mhm.
with
Max. Okay.
his friend Mache.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna try to see what's in the badly hidden extra room.
Uh, roll. Are you trying to be stealthy about this, or are you just gonna walk past?
Well, it depends. Is he there?
Max currently is taking a nap in the bed area, and Mache currently is fidgeting beside him, playing cards with Mr. Sad.
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna be stealthy until I get out of sight.
All right.
Would that be stealth?
Yep.
All right. That would be a 17 plus dexterity 18.
18. Yeah, that's your stealth. You get up to the wall that you remember Max squeezing into.
Okay, I'm gonna take the pillow, squeeze in, and put the pillow back.
You squeeze in, you find yourself on, like, there's pillows, and then they give way, they kind of subside and give way to a stone floor
Okay.
with what looks like, what looks like kind of like a, like, not like a professional one, but like a basically thrown together with scrap metal type anvil. There is what looks like same type of thrown together looking cobbled together with scrap metal hammer on the wall. And
Okay.
in the middle of the room you can see what looks like well it's like a basin that holds a glowing, like, not liquid but like glowing air that seems to not like seems to it's you can tell it's heavier than air because it doesn't like leak out of the basin. And it's glowing orange.
Okay. Do I? Is it magma?
It is not magna. It's that most definitely a like an air like sub. It's definitely a vapor type substance.
Okay.
Are you gonna
Um.
like get closer and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah.
You do notice that there is an intense heat coming off of it.
Do I recognize what it is? Like with Yvonne's family's line of work and such?
Has so this here has Yvonne ever been to like a traditional forge?
Uh, I probably not. I mean, unless for like knives and the blades, but I don't think so.
Like so uh
Let's
roll
go with
me
no.
no. So yeah, no, you're not totally sure. This is has Yvonne like ever heard about them though?
Yes.
Yeah, this is reminiscent of what's been described to you, a little more magic uh, type stuff, but this is reminiscent of what's been described to you as like forges would be.
Okay. Do I recognize what it is then?
This is like probably most likely the vapor. This vapor is definitely not from your world, but you're assuming that this is what Max uses to heat metal.
Okay. Um,
And there, you do notice that there's a large pile of like scrapped metal, probably taken from like off the walls and stuff,
okay.
that is sitting in the corner of the room.
I'm gonna go over, see if there's anything of use or interest or
Roll
what do I add to it?
investigation. I'm gonna say.
Intelligence, so 16.
16. You find three pieces of what looks like more high quality metal than the rest. Most of it's rusty. But I mean, rust can be forged off, but like you find a couple of pieces of like just higher quality metal.
Okay. I'm gonna leave those because something tells me he'd notice if they were gone.
Yeah. You do also notice another thing. There is like a set of what looks like molds that he would use to make weapons next to the pile, as
Okay.
well as as well as what looks like a bag of probably his stuff.
I'm gonna go look in the bag of stuff.
Uh, there's a lot of flammable objects in here, like lighters, matches, a small, like what looks like I'm gonna say like a jug that is about the size of your fist.
All
That
right.
like from the smell, you know there's gasoline in it, and there's also uh there's also a few things that aren't flammable, like a little origami horse that Miche probably made that surprisingly hasn't been burnt, actually. Like
Well, kind of understandable.
he seems to have he seems to not be like he's very you from what you got from the thing you got, you would assume that he would burn this type of stuff, but for some reason he very much doesn't seem to want to burn anything that Miche gives him.
That kind of makes sense. Understandable. Have a good day.
Like freaking goes into the forge, looks through his stuff, finds like 30 lighters. Oh, understandable. Have a good day.
Well, that probably wouldn't be abnormal for Yvonne.
Yeah. Max is a pyromaniac, so he
Mm, yeah, like this probably wouldn't stick out as something super weird to Yvonne.
yeah, there he does also have what looks like a paper, like probably torn from a book somewhere that shows you how to make a Molotov.
Now I'm gonna write that down on a separate piece of paper, and I'm going to pocket that. So now I have a copy of a Molotov recipe.
Yeah, you know how to make Molotovs. You need flammable liquid, a bottle, and some type of ignition thing that you can stick into it.
Alright, makes sense, I guess. Um, I'm going to see if there's anything else worth, looking around at.
Uh, nothing that really like super would be stands out important to you. It's more like stuff he's personalized the room with. This is definitely like Max like likes this to be his room. He's kind of personalized it. The
Understandable.
though it appears that he's tried to make a bed, but the stone floor is too hard, so he's left himself like basically the equivalent of sticky notes, just little pieces of paper that's like find mattress, clean floors, clean hammer, that kind of thing.
Like a checklist?
Yeah, checklist type thing.
Alright. Um, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna get out. I'm still gonna be stealthy about getting out because I don't know if he's, like, waking up or they've come over or something, so I'm just still gonna be stealthy about getting out, but
All right, roll
+1, so 17.
17. You're like you like squeeze out of the pillows. You're putting them back when you hear a voice behind you. Just hey, what are you doing?
Investigating. Hello.
Yeah, it's Max.
I was looking around. I noticed that you disappeared into the wall. I didn't take anything. I just wanted to know.
All right. Just next time you want to look around my forge, please ask.
Alright. Also, nice lighter collection. Have a good day.
He's like, thanks. You too.
I'm just gonna walk over. Just gonna walk away.
So, Max has a bit of a problem with hoarding lighters.
No, I noticed that. From one pyromaniac to another. Nice collection.
Yeah, no, the Max, Max, like, so to the point where you've noticed that Holly, like, the price on lighters that you've seen other people buy, because Holly's had like a total of two that she's sold. Lighters are very kind of coveted around here because they can be used to start fire as well as like a light source.
That makes sense.
So yeah, they're kind of coveted around the playground. Is there anything else you want to do, or are you gonna explore
I'm gonna just wander around.
just the wander around the mattress? Well,
Yeah,
sorry, not
I'm
the.
gonna see if there's anything, like, useful or something that I would be interested in.
Uh, roll me, roll me investigation.
Alright, one sec. Uh, 18.
18.
Mhm.
Uh, you notice that a mailbox has basically sprouted from the ground outside of one of the entrances.
I'm gonna go over and look at that.
Yeah, the NPCs are taking notice too. Because,
Yep,
like,
I'm gonna
it's not usual that a mailbox kind of just grows out of the ground.
yeah, I'm gonna go over there pretty quickly.
It's a mailbox with, like, it's like your traditional little house-shaped mailbox with a lot of bright colors on it, and the little flag that shows that it has mail is up.
Okay, I'm gonna look in the mailbox.
Uh, you find you find a letter.
I'm
It
gonna read it.
is Yeah, it's addressed to the humans in the playground.
I'm gonna say, like, "Yo, humans, let's sit in a circle and I'll read this aloud."
Yeah, you open up the letter. It is what looks like a flyer for it in the a lot of brightly colored paint on the flyer is what looks like some happy faces, some balloons, and some confetti. And then in very big bold words that are painted in gold, it reads, "Come one, come all to the newest level of the playground. Come to the fair. You only need to hop in a slide and hope for the best. See you there." And then the letter ends, and there is a little like little bit sign that says signed, and then you see what looks like painted in gold paint with it is what looks like an eye with a red pupil.
I'm writing this down. One sec.
And yeah, no, that is it looks like a flyer for a fair. And a lot of people, the imaginaries and the humans alike are confused because Holly has a common that Holly has been to pretty much every other than this every level of the playground. Holly has been to them all and has never been to something like that. Like
Yeah, I'm gonna ask her, like, "Do you know who this could be?"
no, actually. This is new for me as well.
You think we should Do you guys think we should go? Can
Uh
we trust it? Could it be a trap from whatever the dude's name is that kind of looks like a sane nightmare?
kid Camper is like, I'm pretty sure it's a trap. But if we end up accidentally going there, uh it's we it's not gonna be our fault. I'm just my my mode of action is if me and my two humans end up there, we're gonna try to get out as fast as possible. And then you hear Kim start complaining because it's a fair.
Wait, who's Kim? Oh, the tiny child?
The tiny child.
Ah.
Because I mean, it's you hear fair, and it's like, yes, the tiny child is traumatized, but the tiny child still wants to go to the fair.
Not understandable. That's just how tiny children work. Um, I kind of feel like we should investigate just because it has a red eye. Oh, wait. You guys don't know yet.
What?
How many of you guys have found the exit door?
Everyone except for Michelle and Max, who they know about it, but they haven't ever been to it yet.
Um, okay. So you know the like symbols around the door with the four like eyes that are different colors?
Yeah,
Kind of look like the coins that the night guards carry around.
yeah. The nightmares
Um,
team.
e- or the bedtime attendants, I think. Um,
The the bedtime attendants, they haven't really ever carried around coins like that.
no, theirs are always broken.
Well, so they haven't actually uh Holly's been the only one to actually fight them. They haven't really ever Holly hasn't ever really meant that the bedtime attendants ever carrying anything around like that.
I'm gonna pull out one of the half broken pieces and just like show it. I'm gonna be like, I killed one of the nighttime attendants and I got this. There's another half. I have it in my bag, but it's broken. But recently, I found the yellow eye on the door and I got it and I have it and it's whole. And if if we collect all of them, and if we collect all of them, we could get out. And the red eye, that's one of the colors on the door.
You hear a lot of murmuring and like we might be able to get out, that kind of thing. And it's like
Yeah.
Holly then clarifies that yeah, no, Holly has killed like not a ton, but a few of the nighttime attendants and has never actually like they've never been carrying that coin. The only thing that seems to drop usually is the blanket as well as uh their little metal thing that is welded to their eyes.
Which one's that? They're like teeth thing?
So the metal band that's welded to where their eyes would be.
Uh, okay.
Yeah, they don't really carry. Usually they're also solo hunters.
They're solo?
Yeah, no, they tend to not like working with each other. I've actually seen a couple of them get in fights and kill each other.
I've only seen groups of them.
Holly gets this concerned look on her face, and Petal like is looking around confusedly. It's like Petal's like, I missed a lot, didn't I? And Holly's getting this concerned look on her face because it's like, and she's like, yeah, that's not normal.
Okay. But my guess is that we get these eyes from nightmares. Because Petal, I got the yellow eye from the back of Petal's throat.
Petal,
Um,
Petal, like, Petal, like, touches her throat. It's like, I, uh, that, I don't remember really much of that.
probably for the best. But we I believe that the
Like,
eyes are
you're not
in
even
the
gonna,
nightmares.
you're not even gonna ask, w- uh, like, what Petal remembers, if anything.
After I'm done with this speech, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, Petal and, like, the rest of the people that are in the pillow fort like kind of murmurs of agreement that it's worth a try.
So, now with that knowledge, who wants to come try to find a nightmare with me?
When you say that, basically everyone's like,
Understandable.
except for Max
That's fair.
and
Pyromaniac over
Michelle's like, Max, let's
Mac.
just Max. We
They
haven't
kind
ever
of
fought
have
a
a
nightmare before.
they have a dynamic of you and me.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. For context, I am almost constantly getting into like trouble or gonna do something stupid, and Bryson always convinces me not to, or, like, at least, like, makes sure that I don't get arrested or something.
Yeah, no, this one gives me heart attacks.
Entertainment. So I understand Max. But,
Yeah, but
I'm
Max would be willing to go with you, and Michelle kind of just has to follow.
yeah, and I was gonna ask, Holly, um, I wanted to ask, Petal, do you remember how to fight from when you were a nightmare?
I don't remember much after me and Holly got separated. I remember getting separated, desperately trying to find a a pillow for entrance because I knew that Holly would that's the best chance to be at. I felt my connection with Holly seemed to stop. I assumed she was dead, and then everything got really dark and cold, and then I can't remember anything from that except what felt it like a yellow glow, but not like a nice warm yellow glow, more like a like is it was uncomfortable. I don't
Like a
remember.
staring into the sun yellow glow?
It wasn't even warm. It kind of felt cold, and I kept I kept hearing whispers a lot as well. And
Oh,
then
do you know what the whispers said?
no, they were too either quiet or like fast or I can't
Incoherent?
incoherent. Yeah, like and then I remember like the glow kind of clearing up a little bit and seeing Holly, and then I remember a sharp pain in the back of one of my legs, and then I remember standing in a room with Holly, and now I'm here.
Okay, I can explain the last 2 parts of that, but the rest of that, I don't remember. I don't think I could explain the rest of that, but
So the story lines up with Holly and Petal got separated. Petal turned into a nightmare, and then some in the meantime, Petal was, from what you can tell, is Petal was in some type of like haze type thing where Petal wasn't fully there.
okay. Um, does everyone have sh what's it imaginaries except Holly for the point? Did everyone have theirs?
Yeah, everyone had theirs
Except Holly. Alright, good to know
except for Holly, and then
at that
Holly
point.
just yeah, Holly just got hers back.
Alright, good to know. Um, so that means that there are at least 3 more nightmares. Oh, shit. Okay, no, that's a problem for later. I just figured out that the chill dude who's also a nightmare might have one of the eyes. Anyway, so I can tell Max wants to go. Does anyone else?
Petal expresses that she would help, but she just got Holly back, and Holly just got her back, so they're gonna chill for a bit.
Go for a sec.
Yeah, they're gonna chill for a sec, but other than yeah, no other. So Mr. Sad won't let Liz go.
Understandable.
Camper
I
won't
wouldn't let
let,
Liz go either.
and also Camper won't let Matt or Kim go.
And
Oh, there's M.
um,
It's Among Us, Among Us, Among Us. Okay,
you're so late.
Hi, you just missed a very large chunk of lore.
okay, well, the thing is, I have therapy and it takes like 30 minutes for me to get there to there. So,
I I thought it
for
was I thought it was every other week.
no,
Me
it's
too.
every other week sometimes.
Oh,
Sometimes. Sometimes
so
it's
it's just
every
a
week.
gamble if you're going to therapy or not on Thursdays.
Yup, yup. One second, let me set up my desk really quick. Oh, you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially, I just gave so there's a new thing in town called the circus, and none of them have ever recognized or heard of this thing before. Even Holly, who's been almost everywhere, um, and she doesn't recognize this. So we're talking, but it was signed by the Red Eye.
Oh,
Um,
my God. I don't know what that is.
so we're talking about who wants to go. Max does, or the pyromaniac wants to go. No one else really wants to go. I'm dragging you along with me because
Okay,
party.
okay.
Um, but other than that, no one really wants to go. So it
I mean,
might just be the six of us because Max would probably would have to drag paper mache
yeah.
along.
Yeah.
So
Mache would go along mainly just to try and keep Max from killing himself.
And setting
or
everything
someone
on fire.
else.
Yeah.
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 And-
And setting people on fire. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would y'all like to do? Because currently, like Max goes and gets his bag and like he's ready to go. You notice Max has what his weapon is what looks like something he's specially crafted. It looks kind of like a mace, but it's got
Mhm.
it's got no spikes and it's like instead there's holes in it and you can see what looks like
Fire.
a tank, yeah, connected to it.
It's a
And
flamethrower.
Mache uh seems to have like more defensive stuff. He's got a small shield and a little bit of armor. But other than that, he's doesn't have weapons.
Can I ask? Can I ask? What's his name? Like Max? That's his name. Can I
Yep.
ask him what the freaking flamethrower looking thing is?
Oh, that's a custom weapon I made.
What's it
Uh,
called?
Hmm.
I don't really have a fully fleshed name for it yet, but um I call it the Highway to Hell.
Oh, that's a lovely name.
Yep.
Charming.
Mainly because I've set a couple of people on fire with this.
Wait,
Ah,
who?
Well, not anyone here, but like a couple of monsters.
oh.
Understandable.
Hmm.
Because it's built like a mace, but if I press a button on it,
You
it
know.
will spray out some flammable gas
Mm.
that ignites.
An
Oh,
agreement.
like a flamethrower?
More like a flaming mace.
Ah,
Agreement.
well, looks great. Scary, but what more do you want? Yes.
Yeah, Mache's like
Ivana
it.
looks rather excited by this weapon.
Yeah, Mache looks like Mache like mutters. It's terrifying.
It's
Oh,
wonderful.
mm.
Just Mache's like I'm flammable.
Also,
I
I
am
got
too.
okay. Out of context here.
I am too. This is a skill issue.
What would y'all like to do?
uh,
Um, get
I got
ready.
yeah. I don't really
You're
have anything to do because like
packing up
all
on
the ramen.
supplies.
Yeah.
I kneel down to what's Mr. Sad's human?
Uh, Liz.
Yeah, I'm gonna kneel down to Liz and say, "I'll bring you back a souvenir."
Oh, all right. Thank you.
Not. Yep. If it's
Uh,
safe, I'll take you there.
okay. You get.
Um,
Are you gonna
I get.
get supplies?
I already have a lot of supplies.
Does Clementine and Cracker Jack have supplies?
we don't even do we have a weapon? Oh yeah, we do. We only have that gun weapon, but that's it.
Yeah,
Oh, I have a
maybe.
small
No
knife and a
water. Just gun
gun.
them. We
I have a
have
small knife
not
that
a
I can
gun.
give you.
We have not a gun, and then that's it. We don't even have food or water. We just get it from
Yeah,
everyone else.
you
I have
you
6 water bottles and 2 food bags.
And you also the freaking pillow fort has running water now, so
Yeah.
so water's not a problem, but food is. Do y'all want to like barter for
Oh,
some?
yeah. I'm gonna go over to, I'm gonna go over to Holly. I'm gonna be like, how much food can I get?"
Holly's like like rummages through her pack. Well, I do need to have some for myself, but I've got I'm gonna say I've got 20 packs of beef jerky, a bag of chips, and this, which is real high on the price. And she pulls out a full pack of nondescript cookies. I'm not getting sued here. I'll just edit the
Oh yeah,
nondescript
right. Yeah.
cookies
Yeah.
over. I'm not I'm not getting sued here.
Yeah, we're not getting sued here, bro.
She pulls out a nondescript pack of cream betweens. If you've seen that meme, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So, and Holly's like, "Yeah, I've got a few of these as well." And Holly, these are also pretty expensive, and pulls out
Dito.
orange soda,
Oh, that's a
uh
Dito.
Dr. Cherry,
Well, it's
and
Dr. Bob, bro.
and the last one is a candy bar labeled what should it be labeled?
Saturn bar.
Saturn
Snipers.
bar.
Snipers.
The thing is,
I
okay, the thing is, if you understand, do you understand the Dr. Bob reference?
yeah,
It's 3308, yeah, 3008, 3008. Woohoo! The
but
game.
yeah, but yeah, no chocolate. But you got chocolate bar sodas, and then quite a lot
Cream
of beef jerky.
betweens.
Yeah, cream betwixt, and quite a lot of beef jerky, and a single bag of chips.
One second.
Alright.
I gotta go clean up my dinner trash. 1 second.
Oh, understandable. Wait, why do you have dinner at, like, 3? Or at
Because
4?
okay, but I'm still here. 1 second. It's because at for therapy we get Burger King on the way back because it's just easy, and I like
Oh,
food, so that's it. Anyway,
Yeah,
understandable.
fast
yeah,
food is kind of peak.
yeah.
I've never
Anyways,
had fast food
I
Your
know
parents are good
of
sheltered.
any
parents.
kind.
Yeah,
Huh?
you're sheltered.
You have good parents.
Sheltered, indeed. Anyways, I'm gonna go do that now.
Okay,
Bye.
see you in a sec.
1 second.
Alright, I'm gonna keep bartering with Holly. How much of that could I get for, say, 3 halves?
Well, what specifically are you looking to buy?
As much food as I can.
Well, three halves, I would say about I'm gonna say 90% of the beef jerky.
Which would be 18 packs
Yep.
of beef jerky. Okay, I can do that.
All right.
Alright, so now I have 7 halves of a coin and 18 packs of beef jerky.
You've got a lot of beef jerky. Anything else you would like to buy? I've got a few weapons.
I have oh, wait, no. Um,
I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
Oh,
oh,
wait, no.
she's back.
I heard you doing the near 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 near
You were quicker
near.
than we thought.
It doesn't take long. It's Burger Thing. It's Burger Ring trash.
Berber. Big Berber.
Berber.
Okay. Anyways, what was I gonna do? Okay. Uh,
Uh, sh weapons.
weapon. I have my, I have my gun.
Holly, what weapons do you have?
Yeah.
Weapons. I've got a makeshift sword. I found a few more arrows. I've got a little bit of a makeshift axe I bought off of both the sword and the axe I bought off of Max.
Mhm.
I've got a baseball bat. That's about it. Oh yeah,
All right.
I also have these, and she pulls up three what kind of look like spray paint cans.
What
Uh,
are they?
she's like,
Fire.
oh, the grenades that I were working on. That uh, so it looks like the top of a spray like the a spray cake can, but the top has been taken off and then like welded back on. It's likely that there is some type of explosive stuff inside, as well as shrapnel. He's like, just
Kablooey.
to activate it, shake it up real hard, and throw it.
Kablooey.
Okay. What do you want to get?
Well,
And wait, do you have anything to barter with?
um, I have the gun, but I kind of want to keep that.
Okay, I can barter for you. What do you want?
What was it again? I know there was the only thing I remember was the grenades. Like, what are the other like
Makeshift
There's
everything?
sword, makeshift axe, and
there's a few more arrows.
I'll
arrows.
get the makeshift axe. Not
All
arrows.
right,
How many halves could I get the makeshift axe for?
two.
Okay. I have 5 halves, and I give them the axe.
All right, the axe. I will put this in the chat. It's a 1d10 cleaving damage axe that does +1 to hit.
All right.
I'm gonna go over to Max and say, is paper mache ready? Because I know you are. Is she ready?
Yeah, Mache seems ready, if a little bit hesitant.
All right. Let's go find a slide. Um, where did you come out last, Max?
Me? Oh, so I I hang around the jungle gym. I don't think you've been there yet. It has the most metal stuff that I can scrap off of places.
So,
Uh,
But
what is the area where we came in called?
the area where you're still in bedtime land, dude.
yeah.
Do you know how to get to bedtime land, Max? Or do you know how to get
Uh
to the playground from or the jungle gym from land?
yeah. It's a little bit. There are some specific places where you can just move from one place to another, but usually it's a gamble. However, Holly has mentioned to me that you're good with the hammer you have there.
Yes.
Makes you able to manipulate slides. That might
Mm-hmm.
work. I have this here, and he holds up what looks like a shard of air.
Oh, you have one of the shards? All
Yeah,
right.
I've only got one, but I'm pretty sure if you manipulate it to a level, we might all come out there.
Okay, I can do that. Um, throw it down, and I'll lead us.
Uh, he throws it down, and
I hop in.
you hop in. You all hop in. Uh,
All right, I'm rolling.
rolling to try
Ooh.
and because you can't go to places you haven't been yet specifically, but you can go to places you have been.
Then do I know how to get to the circus?
Roll me insight, actually.
Dirty 20.
Uh, you before you jump in, still holding like the flyer.
The
You notice
paper.
that the paper. You notice the paper seems to be magnetized towards the slide.
I'm gonna let the paper and the hammer lead me.
So when you get close to the slide, the paper gets magnetized in, and there's like a poof of what seems like confetti as the slide seems to change where now there's light and you can hear faint circus music.
Seems like I didn't even need to direct us. Let's go. And we're all just gonna hop in.
You hop into the slide and you're sliding down, the music is getting louder and louder, and then you wake up.
Yahoo!
You are on what looks like kind of like a very dark blue grass.
Okay.
Standing on a massive floating island, like massive.
Okay.
And then in front of you are gates that are labeled the circus. And
Alright.
inside that you can see a lot of stands, a lot of attractions, there's noise, music, and then looming over it all is a huge circus tent.
Okay. I'm
Interesting.
sorry, you guys are all lagging for me.
What all did you hear?
Something, 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 looming over, circus tent, and then a whole bunch of glitches from M.
So you
I
heard,
heard that.
yeah, you heard so it's what, so huh, there's a mat, on dark blue grass, and then in front of you is a gate, and then
Alright.
beyond that gate is what looks like 5 miles of attractions, what you can tell are attractions and games. You can hear circus music,
Alright.
and looming over all of that is a like huge circus tent. And you're on like a massive floating island, and then off of the ledge is just darkness.
I compare the drawing to the circus tent.
It looks about accurate.
Then we're where we need to be, I say to, like, the others.
Yep. It seems to be.
Lilith is asleep on my back.
Yeah. Max is like,
We're definitely.
right, I guess this is a place, this might be the place where we would be able to get out. Or figure out a way,
I'm not.
or just figure out some way to help us get out, I guess.
Okay, so last time I got an eye, it was in a nightmare. So if you see anything odd or creepy or nightmare, come find me. Wait, what's Maché's ability?
Mache is an imaginary, so Mache has the imaginary magic. You haven't actually, you don't, do you want to ask Mache?
Yeah, like what's your ability?
Oh, so I have the normal imaginary stuff, but I also specialize in mending things.
Understandable.
Mainly people, but I can mend other things as well.
Okay.
Well, that's good.
All right. Should we split up or stay together or
So
what?
the gate is open, and you see, like, next to the entrance is a ticket stand.
Do I have the paper?
Yeah, you do.
Then I'm gonna go up to this ticket stand.
It is like has a curtain on it, and then there's a bell on the desk.
Gonna ring the bell once.
You ring the bell, and there's a pause, and then the curtains get pulled back by what looks like the form of what would be a human, but instead it's just like what a shadow would, like just a shadow. Just looks like a shadow, and
Okay.
it just stares at you.
Is this where we turn our tickets in?
The shadow like tilts its head and then looks at the. Are you gonna offer the paper?
Yeah.
The shadow takes the paper, looks at it, like nods, and takes what looks like a stamp and stamps it, folds it up, puts it in his pocket, and then hands you, uh, each of you, one what looks like a circus ticket.
I think that's.
Like not even like a attraction ticket type thing.
Like to the tent ticket?
Yeah, to the tent ticket, and then he like gestures you in, and then closes the curtain.
Thank you. Spasiba. And then we're going to head inside.
All right, I'll follow.
Investigation?
Investigation.
Oh yeah, let me
Investigation.
get my dice.
I'm
I
gonna
think I
roll
have
for
the
the
piece.
NPCs as well.
Let me. Doesn't Clementine count as one?
Yes,
Would you want
Clementine.
me to roll for her?
Yeah, Clementine counts as one as well.
All right. So do you want me to roll for her, or do you?
You can roll for her.
All right.
19.
All right. Cracker Jack got 14, and Clementine got 18.
Okay, so Matt, as you walk in, what you notice is that you don't see any humans. There's a lot of attractions that are manned by the same shadow people, as well as there's also shadow people that appear to be guests that are playing said attractions as well, some of them. Uh,
That's fun.
Max immediately gets distracted playing one of these attractions, mainly because it involves fire.
What is it?
It's so the attraction is you have to like you light like basically like a arrow on fire, and you have to burn the right piece of paper to win.
Okay. I'm going to
And
go over and start playing with him.
you roll me well, I wasn't done.
Oh, okay. They keep talking.
So Mache is looking concerned, trying to get Max back on track. Uh what did Cracker Jack get?
Cracker Jack got let me think, 14.
18.
No, 14.
Clemmy got
Oh, it was a
Clementine got
14. Clemmy
18.
got.
yeah, so
Yeah.
Cracker Jack is seeing posters. You find posters that look like advertise uh the tent show. It is only kind of referred to as the amazing tent show.
Visual circuit.
You know, the great tent show, which it's advertised as a blacklight show, and you do see like a notice no light sources in the tent.
Hmm.
Even faint light sources?
Like faint light sources, no like direct like the
Okay.
symbol shows like a flashlight.
Okay.
Main
Understandable. I'm
mainly
bringing
because
my Imaginarium.
mainly because it's like it's likely it's a blacklight show, so they don't want people ruining the
Effect.
immersion. The immersion.
Immersion.
Clemmy, let me actually roll because there's a few things that you can find.
Alright.
Uh,
You know your roll was good when the DM has to roll what you see.
yeah.
Exactly.
You find what looks like a food court that has some very, very unique looking food.
Huh.
There are like what looks like caramel apples, but the caramel glows faintly as there are also there's uh Twonkies,
What?
uh,
Huh?
Twinkie knockoff.
Huh? Oh,
Aw.
okay. I was really confused.
And you do also see a snow cone stand as well with very neon glowing snow cones.
Oh, snow cones.
Radiation.
Can we go in? Can we go
Uh,
in? Clementine's gonna be ecstatic about this.
yeah. What does Crackerjack want to do? Crackerjack want to do currently?
Crackerjack. To be honest with you, Crackerjack's just following Clementine.
Yeah.
And
You do
Snowcone sounds
notice
pretty
that
good.
all of the food is free as long as you have a tent ticket.
Ooh, yay, tent ticket. So, can we get Snowcone?
Free food.
Yeah.
Clemmy.
Yeah.
Look around for anything
Yeah,
suspicious.
you dig into this snow cone.
Mhm.
You for the next for the next
God,
Rolling.
3 hours you have night vision.
Ooh, sick.
You also glow faintly.
Oh, I'm gonna
It's all the
get one of the snow cones. I'm gonna get the exact same flavor of snow cone as
Ac-
Clemmy did.
You do that. You get the snow cone. You're eating it. You did roll a 19.
I did.
Yvonne,
Yes.
you were looking around. Like, are you guys like slowly making your way towards the tent?
Yes.
Yeah.
So as you're looking around, there are people playing games. Shadow people playing games. Fun.
People,
Shadow
quotation marks,
shadow
people.
person standing still in the middle of the road. More
Whoa, that's kind of
games.
suspicious.
More
Oh,
people.
What's
that
with
person
the
standing in the
hold
So this shadow person is standing in the middle of the road, kind of just sitting there.
Does he like need help?
Do you
Yeah, or
Is he
I'm
like,
gonna go over to him.
you approach him and no response.
Can you speak?
Like, do you like call out or like touch him or anything?
I like crouch down in front of him.
Well, no. These shadow person are like adult size.
So I'm gonna like go up to him.
Hey.
Can you speak?
So for a second, it like there's nothing, and then the shadow person starts twitching,
uh,
and then like a group of 3 shadow people walk by and seemingly basically grab him and kind of rush him off into a different part of the crowd, and you lose sight of him.
huh,
Hi,
suspicious.
sure.
Suspicious. I mean, all right, I guess.
No, that's completely
Yeah.
normal. What are you talking about?
Yeah, and
Yeah, that's
so something you do notice is none of these shadow people actively talk, or like they'll gesture to things, but they don't talk, and they see their movements are a little, some of their movements are a little like jerky, like insect like. It's weird.
Hmm.
And there's a lot
Yeah,
of
it's weird.
there's like not all of them are the same size. There's a couple different sizes, but most of them are around adult size.
I'm going to look around to see if there's anything suspicious as we're walking up.
As you're walking up to the tent.
Hmm.
All right, you guys got your eating your snow cones, all that. You walk up
Mhm.
to the tent. Roll to see if there's anything else suspicious.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right.
okay. For both
What
or
would that
just
be?
for one?
Investigation?
Yeah.
All right.
21.
6.
21.
19. Cracker Jack. When you're open Clementine.
Uh,
Oh, that's a nat 1. Okay.
so
And a 3.
Clementine, don't
Cracker
see
Jack.
she.
Cracker Jack and so Max and Michelle have kind of re-met up with you guys.
She got him away from the arson game.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah.
And Michelle and Max say like they need to divide and conquer because there are places that they haven't investigated. So it's like
Okay.
here, and the Michelle likes like here. if anything happens, use this. And she gives you what looks like a paper swan that glows faintly.
Okay,
And Michelle
what's
goes,
it do?
if anything happens, like speak into it that you need help, and I'll know.
Okay, good to know. I pocket the mache or the swan.
Also, as they head off, Crackerjack and Yavanna, you're seeing there. You see as you were walking, you see a couple more of those like shadows that start tweaking out a little bit before like they get rushed off.
Oh,
Like
that's
you
not
see two
fun.
more, and then there was one that started tweaking a little bit, and like another shadow like tapped it, and then it like went back to normal.
Hmm.
And you get up to the tent, and uh, you see that the show is actually about to start. And as like the shadow people are actually like all kind of gathering, walking into the show.
Should we
Let's
go
go
in?
in.
All right.
You head in. It is a like basically inside of a circuit tent, a large like area for them to uh do the
Perform.
perform, and then there's the bleachers. Do you gonna take a seat?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you take a seat, and the show starts.
Wow.
You hear
Okay.
music, and the shadows clap. It's weird. Their claps seem to like echo, like
Huh.
it hears sounds not like a clap, but more of like an echo of a clap.
Mm.
And you guys are where on the bleachers would you be sitting?
Uh.
Probably near the exit, near the middle. At least for me.
Yeah. So would Clemmy and Cracker would also be sitting?
Probably next to us? I don't know. Where would you be sitting?
Yeah, probably next to you guys, if not like a little bit away.
Yeah, the show begins, and at first there's a lot of black lights on, and uh, what glowing forms of look like circus animals come out first and do like little hoop of fire type stuff and perform.
Yeah.
And it's very cool. And
Hmm.
then the clown music starts uh coming on as what looks like uh a more solid shadow creature in the form of what looks like a gesture, which his eyes and teeth are glowing.
What color is eyes?
A bright red.
Yeah. Oh,
Does it
bummer.
match?
You can't totally tell.
If I had to guess.
And he begins performing. He juggles some the circus balls, and he juggles his head like slips off at some point, and he's juggling his head as well.
Hey, Shadow Milk Cookie, is that you?
And then and then he's juggling, and then knives appear. He's juggling knives, a hatchet, a chainsaw,
Okay.
and there
Killer Clown from Outer Space vibes, bro.
there's a lot of the show goes to he like does a swing on the trapeze, he juggles some pies, and then the music dies down, and he gestures that he's like uh he's doing some like gestures that he needs a audience volunteer,
Me.
and he he's picking them out. uh
Oh,
yeah, he's like looking around, and then you notice the music has stopped,
okay.
and what are you gonna does anyone want to do anything?
I'm gonna look around to see if there's any other humans.
So
Yeah, that would
no,
be.
but I'm gonna have y'all make a perception check.
Alright.
Oh, freak.
I got a 44.
Oh,
44.
perception. What's perception? Wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Alright, that's a dirty 21.
Uh, you are kind of like looking around. The jester is like facing away from you, and you hear like I'm gonna say here. Let me because you both got really high at roll. What did Cracker Jack get?
Oh, that was Cracker Jack's roll.
Oh yeah, what did Clement get?
Uh, 24.
24, and then
Dirty 24.
okay. So I'm actually gonna roll to see whose perspective I'm gonna be in. It's Clemmy's perspective.
Alright.
Yeah, Clemmy
Wait,
is
what?
looking around, and Clemmy hears what sounds like a crack from beside her.
Okay.
Are you gonna look over?
Oh, yeah, I'll look over.
Uh,
That sounds.
you see what looks like replaced of all of the shadow people, what looks like a shadowy clown creature has looked over at you, which was what made the crack. As you notice that the whole crowd seems to have been replaced with what you only can describe as nightmares, and they're all looking at you,
Mm,
and there is silence, and you can see the jester looking at you as well, and he like does the little like hand wave thing, and you can see fused to his palm is a coin with a red iris.
ah,
And then he gestures to you to come out onto the the stage.
ah.
Wait, wait, quick question for the future. Am I allowed to go with her?
Yes, he's gesturing to the whole group.
Okay, great.
Fun.
Yeah. What do you guys do? Because you've got your little.
I'm gonna go.
You've got
I'm gonna have my warhammer ready, but
yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Alright,
Your
I'll go.
little
I'll help
whack-a-mole
her.
hammer.
Yeah, my little whack-a-mole thing.
And you've got a whole lot of nightmares looking at you as you walk past them. Are you gonna make any perception checks on them?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, good, yeah. Alright, I got a 12. That's for Cracker Jack. 12.
All right.
Oh, wait.
Perception,
Uh,
wisdom.
A
19.
17 for Clementine.
All right.
Cool.
19.
All right.
I got a 17.
You all like you notice that the nightmares seem to have coins that have like a glowing white iris fused to their bodies some at like in somewhere. It differs for the nightmare. In some places it's
I
more obvious, in other places it's less.
I'm gonna whisper to Clementine and Cracker Jack like, "There's not a white eye on the door,
Oh,
but there
well,
is a red."
As yeah, you were all out on the stage as the gesture snaps his fingers and a microphone appears in his hand. Well, look at our honored guests. A few humans and a few imaginaries. Can't say we've had much of those around here in a while. Isn't that right, my loving, adoring crowd? As
Loathing, adoring.
loving, not loathing.
he said
Oh,
that one.
I heard loathing. That was really funny to
Yeah.
me.
The crowd does like a what you think would be an impression of a cheer, but it's more like a howl of pain.
Like a what? Oh,
Like a howl of pain.
oh,
As
Oh,
charming.
you notice, so you do notice that as you're walking past the nightmares, like definitely were trying to go for you, but something would stop their movements.
Okay.
oh,
And the jester then speaks. Well, I am aware that you are looking for this little thing, and as he holds up his hand. Uh, However, I'm afraid I can't make it that easy for you to get it. So, I'll make you a deal. If you can be a part of my show, you might be able to get it. How's it sound?
Well, do we have another option, or
Oh well, yeah, you have another option.
is it death?
Yeah. The 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 crowd is a little bit hangry today.
Oh,
I noticed that. Yeah. All right. I'll bite. What's the game?
The jester smiles as like, and the microphone disappears and he claps his hands together. He's like, "Let the show begin!" And then music starts playing. Roll initiative.
here we go. Oh, freak.
15
Okay.
plus
5.
3, 18.
Which
I got
remember, you
5.
have the paper swan.
Oh yeah. Also, I got a
Well,
5.
technically, we're not in trouble
Oh,
yet.
oh, and a 2.
What is your
I got a 5
definition
and
of
a 2.
trouble, dude?
What?
Fighting.
We're fighting. This is
We're
initiative.
playing games. I've played
Well,
these
why would we have to
games
fight
before.
him? That's probably the game. To fight this dude.
All right.
Whatever.
What?
Okay, yeah, Swan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay,
Swan.
Also you saw like a whole lot of nightmares. So
Yeah, also, I got
Yeah,
a 2.
Swan. And I'm gonna say on the Swan, we're fighting dude with we're fighting Red Eye, lots of nightmares. Careful.
the swan like seems to move, shift, and then flap its wings and take off out of the tent.
Yeah, the exact
Oh,
words I put into it were fighting Red Eye, shadows are nightmares, lots of shadows.
Yeah. Uh. All right. What did Clemmy get?
Clementine got a 2.
Cracker Jack,
Got a 5.
and then Yvonne got what?
18.
All right. It's gonna be Yvonne, the Jester, uh, Cracker Jack, and then Clemmy.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Y'all have 3 rounds before your friends get here.
Alright.
What do you do first?
I'm gonna see what his health is. Or like see if I can figure out what his health is.
Gauge. All right, roll me insight.
Okay, that'll be 17 plus 10. Dirty 21.
Dirty 21, around 200.
Okay.
200 something. Or other.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out my gun.
You just pull out a gun.
Well, yeah, of course I brought a gun.
Use
Yeah,
block.
he is like bouncing, and he's like bouncing on his heels, and you just pull out a gun and just click. All right.
I ain't fucking around, bro.
So
Okay. Let me roll. Does a 24 hit?
yes, that does hit.
Great.
Kaboom.
2d10. 2d10. Where's my 10?
Kaboom.
Here we go. All right, that is a 7 and a 16 damage.
16 damage. All right. You shoot him, and he's like it makes a hole, and then he like brushes it, and the hole kind of reforms. However, he appears a lot smaller.
Ah, okay.
And there's like a piece of him on the floor.
Because you know that's normal.
that he seems hurt. However, like he kind of just walks over and picks up the piece. Though you did damage. You did take.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah. All right. His turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Uh. He starts juggling the 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 balls like like clown juggling balls again, and then
Yeah.
he tosses them at uh Cracker Jack.
Yo, I'm like 50% sure those are bombs.
Kablooey!
Yeah, no, those are bombs, but
Yeah,
They're in the bomb
does
factory.
a
Bomb.
what
bombs. They're
is
bombs.
what is Cracker Jack's AC?
20.
Okay, you got hit by one as like the balls like roll it. One rolls past you and kind of like into the arena. The other one uh gets rolls into the crowd. And then the last one rolls at your feet, and as it rolls over, you can see a fuse that is going down, and you can see the words "boom" on it.
Kablooey.
Like in the
Can we
cartoon
milk
font.
a fuse? Like with milk? Just
No,
milk. Oh, bummer.
you take one party damage.
What does party damage do?
Uh,
Just
it's
damage?
it is it's the same damage that the party poppers do, as well as Yvonne's hammer.
Ah, is it just normal damage?
It's
Or
a damage type that you can't be resistant to. So
oh, that's the point. Okay. All right. Howie.
all right,
So it's only 1 health.
yeah. Now then,
All right.
for for the Jester's second attack. Yvonne
Okay.
does uh a 14 hit you?
No.
What looks you like have looked back because there's some like confetti pops, and you dodge out of the way as what looks like a sickle whooshes past your face
Oh, great.
as the
All
Jester
right.
is now dual wielding sickle,
Wow.
Okay.
and that is Jester's turn.
I'm gonna shoot him again.
Hold on,
I'm gonna say.
Hey, hey,
Yvonne.
hey.
Yvonne, it's not your turn. It's
Oh,
No.
it's
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
stupid.
I have to go to I have to go to dinner. Can I go really quick? Can I just go really quick?
sure. Go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the 26 hits
Yes.
or a 46 hits.
Yes.
9 plus 4 plus 6 plus 5. 9, 4, 6, 5. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. 18 plus 6 is 24. 24 damage.
All right. You head off to dinner.
All right. 24 damage. I'm gonna go to dinner. I'll be back in like 25 minutes.
Okay. I'm gonna just say canonically
See
you
you in
just
a
got
bit.
whacked in the head.
Okay.
Okay. Hi.
Lucas. Hi. How's it going?
It's you and it's Cracker Jack and Clemmy's turn. What does Cracker Jack
Well,
want?
technically Cracker Jack. Yeah.
What is
Cracker Jack can use the party popper because this feels like an emergency.
the
Triple.
so
I have 4 left.
I
I
thought
remember.
Clementine had the party
Oh,
popper
Clementine
thing.
does. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Clementine does. Never
Yeah.
mind. Okay.
Cracker Jack has teeth and claw.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, you're right. Because Clementine got the axe and the party popper because Clementine didn't have any weapons. Okay, I'll use the teeth and claws then. That's I got, bro.
Roll to hit.
Alrighty.
20.
Oh, I got a 7.
A 7. That's gonna hit.
Oh, dang.
That's his AC.
Dang, okay, cool. Alright, so I'll roll my d12 then.
Yeah, so the thing with the Jester is he's really fast and strong, but doesn't have that high of an
AC. Yeah. Alright. 12! Let's go. I'm so Sigma.
12 damage.
Yep.
Alright,
Cause it's just
you bite him. Now then, Clemmy's turn.
alright. I'll use the party popper. You're bluey.
Pure Bluey. Alright, roll.
Alright, that's a 15.
That hits.
Yeah. What's the party popper's thing again? I didn't write it down. Whoops.
Yeah, it's in the chat, I believe.
Right. Which one is it?
Yeah, let's look real quick. It might be in general.
Alright. It probably is actually. That's all the freaking ads you gave me. Okay, look, I'm in therapy, okay? The up a little bit. Wait, how high up is this? Not that. I can't find it. Is it
I
pinned?
found it. It's party gun. I found it. It's
Yeah.
it's a +1 to hit weapon that does 1d8 bludgeoning damage plus whatever the party popper does.
Alright. What's the damage again? There.
For the party popper?
Yeah.
The party popper does.
No, not the gun. Yeah.
Oh, the gun? It's a +1 to hit weapon and it does 1d8 bludgeoning damage. And then also whatever the party popper does.
Alright, I'll use, okay, Kerbluey, 1d8. You got my d8. There you are. Oh. 7.
Alright, 7 damage plus whatever the party popper does.
Yeah, which is, I don't know, pick one.
It's the party
Kerbluey.
the party popper actively has damage on it. Do you want to?
Oh, yeah, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's pinned on it's pinned on general.
Oh, okay, like. There it is. Okay. Okay, let me roll that. Alright. It's 7 bludgeoning.
Alright.
11 force, and 2 party.
Alright. You just explode in his face.
You're bluey.
Alright, Jester's turn.
Alright.
Alright, let's see who he attacks. The milk cat or the child?
Yep.
It's gonna be the child.
Oh wait, no, Clementine just went. Never mind, sorry.
It's gonna be the child.
Oh.
You hear what sounds like a revving, and then the Jester pulls out a chainsaw.
Oh my god. Oh, this poor kid. I might have to use my magic ball.
Does a 8 hit you?
You give me 18. No.
Oh yeah, so no, the chainsaw, he basically throws a chainsaw at you. And it misses and sticks into the wall.
Oh, I thought you were gonna hit at Nightmare.
No.
That'd be funny.
No, so, and now for his second attack. Does a 15, 8, or 19 hit Crackerjack?
The 19 does. Crackerjack?
Yeah, Crackerjack.
Wait. Oh, none of them do. This Crackerjack has a 20.
Hold on, I need to check the pluses. Okay, so that's +1 to hit. So does a 20 hit Crackerjack?
Yeah, that's 20 hit. 20 hit.
Okay, so Crackerjack takes. Let me roll this damage real quick. Is like Crackerjack feels two what look throwing knives bounce off of them before one pierces into their flesh.
You mean the apple?
The apple, yeah. And they take 2 piercing damage.
Does Tough Skin have anything against piercing or no?
No. It just makes your AC a bit higher.
Yeah, just heightens it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Now then.
Ow!
Crackerjack's turn.
Alrighty. Teeth and claws, once more.
Yeah.
Go! That's okay. 14.
14?
I assume because it's 7,
Yeah,
right?
that hits.
Yeah. Alright. D12 time. Whoop. Alright, that's a 10.
Alright.
10 damage.
You crunch into this jester again.
Yomp.
Alright.
Delicious.
Clemmy's turn.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's not really delicious. It kind of tastes like liquid despair, pretty much.
Ew.
If despair was a liquid, it would taste like that, and it doesn't taste great.
Alright, I'm gonna use my new axe. I don't know, it's a... I think... Oh wait, never mind. Yes, I do. Okay, never mind, you're good. I'm gonna use my axe. Time to hit him. I got a nat 1! Whee! Yeah.
You have an inspiration, remember?
Oh, I do?
I gave you an inspiration a while ago.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Alright, for playing like Uno with kid. Okay, yeah, okay.
You have an inspiration, and then you also have always +1 to playing Uno.
Yeah, I remember this. Actually, we call it dose because we're not getting sued here.
Yeah, dose. Uno, if you sue it, Uno, just consider this free advertising.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, I'll use my inspiration.
Alright.
So, I can roll again?
Yep.
Or something? Alright, let me roll again. Please don't... Okay, that's really good. 16.
Alright, that hits.
Kaboom! Okay, time to roll, the D10. When I find the D10. Found the D10. It's kind of like that umbrella-looking shape. Correct?
Yeah.
But like... Okay, good. Ooh, a 9!
Alright, you chop into the clown.
Which... By the way, how close is he to being dead? We've hit him.
You've took down about half of his health.
Damn it! Wow. Okay.
I'm
not doing anything.
The jester puts his arms up, and his arms stretch kind of nightmarishly long. As he grabs onto the trapeze wire and hoists himself up about 100 feet above you. As he begins, he then drops what looks like a lot of hatchets down on to where you are. Roll dex saves.
I'm the only one here. Well, actually, there's 2, but
2, yeah, but...
Okay. Dex, Helen. Okay. Oh my god, of course. Okay. Cracker got a 18.
Okay.
Clementine got a 6.
Alright. So, Clemmy, let's see. As these hatchets are raining down, Clemmy takes 3 damage as a hatchet nicks the
Ow!
back of Clemmy's leg.
Alright, I have a question. The thing is, I don't really have Clementine's health because I never really did anything.
What is Cracker
Do you have
Jack's health?
45.
Then it's 45.
Okay. So I didn't know if there was like a, I don't know, drug. You okay?
Yeah, I let you do the same as Cracker Jack's.
Alright, let's check.
Alright, now then, Clown's second turn.
Oh, what the heck?
The Jester jumps down and, like, as the Jester's falling, snaps, and beneath where the Jester is, appears one of those, like, circus cannons, and the Jester lands beside of it, and instead of, like, the normal, like, hard impact that someone would do, it's like rubber hitting the ground, basically. As
I got you.
the,
Bounce it back a little.
the Jester aims this cannon at you.
Uh-oh.
Here, let me see who the Jester aims the cannon at. Cracker Jack.
No, what?
Okay, does
Good thing is you like this guy.
does a 19 hit?
No. You're really close,
Okay,
though.
a cannonball launches straight past Cracker Jack's head and hits the wall and makes a hole.
Oh dear, that's that would
So
hurt.
you're very lucky. I actually rolled really high, but the cannon has a -4 to hit.
Because it's for bluing.
Well, you know, because it does 2d100 force damage.
Oh, oh shit.
So
That'd
yeah,
be good.
no, the clown is beginning to reload the cannon. Now then,
Oh.
Cracker Jack's turn.
Okay. The only thing I have is the sharp teething claws. Okay, I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him.
Cracker Jack
Kill
needs
him.
a
Okay.
few more weapons.
Yeah, he does. Clementine might give them an axe, or they might buy something from what's her name again?
Holly.
Anyways, 13. Yeah, 13.
13 hits.
Yeah, I forget. Sorry, I forget. You have 7.
Very
It's a 4.
4 damage.
Yeah.
I'll give you a pity
That's
roll
a
on
very
that.
low.
I'll give you a pity roll on that. You can
What can I do then? For pity roll?
Yeah.
Roll again?
Pity roll. Roll again.
A 12. No, really, it rolled 12.
Nice. You take a chomp. Big ol' chomp.
Yummy. Actually, not yummy.
Clementine's turn.
Oh yeah. Okay. The axe doesn't do as much, so Kerblooey again. The only thing is I only have 3 left.
Alright. Then you'll have to
So,
start
but I'll roll.
improvising with all
Yeah.
of the broken weaponry that lays on.
Yep. Alright. Let me roll. Okay. Okay, okay. Uh 5. That's a 0.
5 to hit.
Yeah.
Doesn't the hold on, let me check.
I don't think it does.
It's a dex weapon, remember.
Oh. Oh, oh, that doesn't help. Still a 6.
So that doesn't so that negates the bludgeoning. Remember this
What?
so remember the party gun is like a grenade launcher. So if you don't get it
Oh.
if you don't get it directly, it negates the bludgeoning, but if you get close enough to the AC, it's still close enough to do the party popper damage.
Oh, okay. Okay, we'll do party popper damage then.
Yeah.
Alright, let me do that then. Let me get it up again. Don't I remember? Okay, party popper, party popper. Okay. So, okay, roll the damage for the party popper.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll give that. 9, 16, and 3. Okay, oh, wait, no, it's not. 1 second. 1 second, sorry. Okay, the force damage is 14, and the party damage is 5. But I guess he didn't get hit, so 5. Or maybe, I don't know.
Oh, so the party popper does do the force damage. It's just the bludgeoning.
Okay, so 14 and 5.
The bludgeoning
So-
damage is like just the party popper fucking face.
Yep, I got you.
Yeah, so you did the party popper basically like bounced at his feet and he looked down and it just exploded in his face.
Alright, and that's,
Clemmy's turn.
yep. Also, that did a 14 plus 5, 19 damage.
Alright.
I don't know if he's resistant to some of it, though.
He's not. He's not.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
He pulls out 2 hatchets and is gonna huck them at Cracker Jack.
Oh, what the hell? Okay, once more. Do it once more.
Once more. Let's see if... So, first hatchet is going to be... a natural 1. I'm gonna say, actually, Cracker Jack catches the hatchet. And you can throw it back.
No. Yeah, let's throw it back.
Roll to hit.
Roll the fish back. Okay. Ow. The 3.
Because it's a nat 1, I'm gonna say you hit. Because...
Yeah.
So, it's a d6 for the hatchet damage.
Right. Hey, cube. 2. Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
Meh.
Yeah.
And for the second hatchet... The second hatchet... Also a natural 1.
I just say it doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Unless you want me to throw it back.
Yeah, do you wanna throw this also this hatchet back?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll to hit with this hatchet with advantage this time.
Okay. 18.
18. That's gonna
Yep.
actually crit because that's in his crit range.
Ah, nice. Okay, crit. 5. Let's go with the 5.
So 2 and 3 or 4 and 1?
Oh wait, what? 2d6?
Yeah, no, because it was it hit.
Look, I didn't roll 2d6 for the last one.
Oh.
I rolled 1d6.
So
What?
a 18 or higher is in his crit range.
Oh, so you rolled 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so 9.
9 damage?
Yeah.
Alright, you've done some damage. He's starting to look a little bit kind of beat up.
I just imagine this as... Sorry, I'm just saying, I imagine this as just them throwing a bunch of stuff at him. Just like...
The random bullshit go meme.
Yeah, exactly.
So...
The thing is, it's been like 4 rounds and they still haven't shown up.
Yeah.
Like, hasn't it been like...
Yeah, no. So... Suddenly, the top of the tent catches a flame. As...
Wow. What? Oh, I was like, huh?
Yeah, as Max drops in, accompanied by Miche, who apparently can fly.
Huh. I guess it makes fun of him.
Where he is chucking Molotovs into the crowd of nightmares, who are very much recoiling from the light of the fire.
Yep, that makes a lot of sense.
Now then, it's going to be, the clown is distracted, which gives for this next turn, so... Cracker Jack would be Cracker Jack's turn. Cracker Jack gets advantage to hit.
Oh yeah. Alright, bite. Alright. Okay, 15.
15 to hit?
Yeah.
Alright, do your damage.
Alrighty. And to yomp on this guy, bro. Crunchy. Oh, we find a D12. There it is. A 9.
Alright.
9. Nice.
Got a big old chomp.
Oh,
Alright. It is Clemmy's turn now.
alright. I don't want to use it anymore, so I'm gonna use the axe. This fight's doing less damage. I'm gonna use the axe.
Alright, roll to hit.
That's a 6.
That's a 6.
Oh, wait. Advantage or no?
What is Clemmy's strength? Because the axe is a strength weapon. Melee is strength.
Oh, the same as Agatha?
Yeah, so what was Cracker Jack's?
17.
So that would be
Okay, plus 3.
a +3. So yeah, no, that hits.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Roll
I'll
your
roll for it now.
damage.
Yep, that's a D10. Alright. A 1. Grr.
Ouch. You basically like hit him with the flat side. Like I find it funny. I would find it funny if Clementine didn't know how to use the axe, so she hit him with the pommel instead. Is holding the axe backwards.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just boink.
Clown's turn. Clemmy does a Clementine does a 17 hit.
Did you add anything?
This is the chainsaw, so no, I minused.
Okay. No.
So, but I do know that Clemmy's AC is 18, actually.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
So,
because it's 18, yeah.
Yeah, no. So
does it hit?
a chainsaw,
Like,
so a chainsaw comes whisking right past your face.
Yeah.
That
shoot.
buries itself in the ground as like it breaks as it's sawing dirt.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
All right. Second
That's
attack.
fun. Uh-oh.
Cracker Jack
Alright.
does a 21 hit.
No, freak, yeah, it does.
A chainsaw hits Cracker Jack in the shoulder for...
Dude, that's just like half his body size. That's like all of his. He's like,
I thought,
how big is
can't
his
Cracker
chainsaw?
Jack shape change into a little bit bigger?
Yeah, that's true. He actually is a bit bigger. Because he's attacking, that's true. Never mind, he's fine. Never mind. I was like, freak, he's like really small. Never mind. He's like a big cat. So yeah.
Cracker Jack takes 26 damage.
Okay, pieces of his milk jug are... Oh, holy shit. Okay, pieces of his milk jug are falling off him now. Like little, like, cause he's like made out of clay.
Yeah.
So like, little pieces are like
he's
falling apart now.
leaking.
Oh, yeah, it's actually yes, cause he's dripping milk.
Yeah. Cracker Jack's
Also,
turn.
Okay, 1 second. Let me get the math. Let me math real quick. I'm stupid. Let me math real quick. Where's the math? 42 minus 26, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, holy shit!
That's...
He's dying. That's a 16. He's at 16 health right now.
So you're a little low on health.
A little low on milk, bro. We need the milkman, bro. Anyways, but whose turn is it? Clementine, right? Or Cracker Jack?
It's Cracker Jack's.
Yeah, okay. Well, while he's not trying not to die, I'll fight him again.
Alright.
Okay, 10. That hits, right? 'Cause it's...
Yeah, 10 hits.
Yeah. Alright, time to... Alright. It's a 1!
1 damage.
Yup. Oh,
I'll let you have a pity roll.
man.
I will let you have...
Yeah.
You get one more...
Pity roll.
You get one more pity roll.
Okay. Okay, that's a 6, yeah. A 6.
Alright. 6.
It's not much better. Yeah.
Yeah, a chomp. The Jester's looking really beat up at this point.
Oh, man.
Lemmy's turn.
Alrighty. To just kill this thing already, I'm gonna use the axe again.
Alright.
Let me roll. Okay, that's a 6. God damn it.
Remember, strength weapon.
Oh yeah. Oh right, yeah. 9.
That hits.
Alright, for blue. Okay, time to roll a 10. Please roll a 10. Yes! Yes!
You,
10 damage.
you get a 10?
Yep.
Alright,
10 damage.
the Jester's looking really beat up, but still kicking. And then someone else is attacking the Jester.
Yes, finally.
Someone has dropped a Molotov on him. Tried to drop a Molotov on him. Let's see if that works.
For Bluey.
Yeah, that's a crit. Let me
Oh damn.
roll the Molotov damage.
For Bluey.
Oh, you know it. So it sets the Jester alight, and then the fire goes out. The Jester is still alive, but looking really, really.
We get it. He's almost dead. He's on like 1 HP, bro.
He's going. The Jester is now going to. He's trying to attack. He's gonna try and do a double slash at Cracker Jack with sickles.
No. No. You better not hit. Otherwise, I'm on death saves, man.
A 3 and a 2.
He hits on. Oh. Phew, we're good.
So it just bounces off. Just ting ting.
Cracker Jack just hisses like.
Cracker Jack's turn.
Grumpy. Okay. Okay, let me just bite this guy. I'm just gonna. Okay, a 10. That hits. Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Alright. 8.
Alright. The Jester is still kicking.
Oh, god damn it!
Lemmy's turn.
Okay, get this game. Okay, party popper, this bitch. Damn.
Right, roll to hit.
I have 2 left, and I need to just kill this dude. Yes! Natural 20! Natural fucking 20! Natural fucking 20!
That's a crit.
Shut up, just die already. Okay, time to kill this bitch. Sorry for foul language.
It's fine.
I'm really, really mad about this.
It's not.
Okay.
This isn't a podcast for small children.
Okay, that's chill. Okay. Alright. Let's fuck this guy up. What was his body popper? Oh wait, freak, I can check. Never mind. Get that out. One second. I need to look. Okay, 1d8. Where are you, d8? Oh, there. Okay. 7 bludgeoning. And then the party popper, I roll for that. Okay. 13. Okay, 7 for the bludgeoning.
All right.
5 for the party, and 12 for the
force.
Yeah.
You hit this. There's an explosion, and the Jester gets knocked away. Hits the ground, and he kind of curls up into the fetal position, and like coughs up a ton of black liquid. The Jester is unable to attack. He is on 1 health.
God fucking damn it!
Lemmy, how do you want to finish this battle? As he like looks up and kind of like holds up his hand that has, you see a coin that is fused to his hand on it.
Can I like
kind of like trying to shield himself from it?
Can I like stomp on him?
All right.
Roll. I don't even have like a.
I'm gonna have you roll damage. Just roll damage plus your strength.
Okay. What damage should I roll? Like what?
A D12 plus your strength.
All right. 8. That's 8.
All right.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Okay.
Just crack on his
So
skull.
you stomp his head in, and then he goes limp.
Ha! Finally, she flips off this guy. He just like
Yeah, there's
he just.
you just stomp this dude's head in. There is nightmare blood, and then you see like cracks appear that light seems to leak out of appear all over his body, and what
Mhm.
looks like kind of a neon green and pink fire that doesn't exude any heat consumes his body, and the only thing left afterwards is the coin.
Can I take the coin? Clementine can take the coin.
You have the coin with the red iris.
Okay. Also, by the way, Clementine just totally flipped this dude off because
Yeah.
freak this guy, man.
Yeah,
Freaking boss.
you killed a nightmare.
Yeah.
Suddenly seemingly all of the nightmares in the crowd begin to freak out.
Freak out, just like,
No, like straight up like attack each other, freak out.
oh. I'll just kind of like watch this, like,
And a
okay.
couple start making their way over to you. Oh, hello.
Oh, oh, hey, you're back. I killed the stupid jester. It took like 40 minutes, and I'm really, really mad right now
Why?
because she had so much health.
The jester had 250 health.
Holy shit. Okay.
You
I
didn't tell
didn't.
me all of his health.
I said 200 something.
You said
Yeah,
200.
Something.
All right, well, I killed him, and then all the nightmares are killing each other, and then coming after us as well.
Yeah,
As
no,
in, we
the
should
moment
probably leave.
the Clement, basically what you wake up to is after you got clocked on the head, Yvonne, is Clementine is a very injured Cracker Jack. Max and Mache are like Mache apparently can fly and is holding Max as he just like chucks Molotovs into the crowd
Funny.
as well as while you see Clementine just like stomp this jester's head in, and
And then flip him
Like
off. And then flip him off.
Aizawa style, where like he's just like restrained and you're just beating him into the floor.
well, it's like
Yes.
basically cracks his skull in half type,
Yeah. And then flips him off.
and then like a neon green and pink body, and then the
Wait,
only
did you get? Wait,
the only
did you get? Did you?
the only
Did you
thing
get the
that
We have
was
coin?
the coin. We
left,
have the coin.
yeah, no, the only thing
We
that
have
was
the coin.
left was the coin.
Can I
Clementine
have?
has the coin.
Can I have the coins so that I
My
can put it with
coin.
the others?
My coin.
I want to put it with the other.
Seems Clementine seems not wanting to part with coin.
Don't worry, I'll steal it from you next time.
Yeah, no, now you notice some nightmares are starting to take notice in your group.
All right.
We could like
I'm
run,
gonna
maybe.
start to get the hell. I'm gonna
Yeah.
start to get
Yeah.
out.
Max is
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
Max is like, don't worry, I've got something for this. As he basically reaches into Mache's bag as Mache's like, hey, and pulls out a glass shard.
Ah.
Oh, I can get us home.
And he chucks it, and there's a glass shattering sound, and a slide appears as nightmares are
I'm
swimming.
going to
We're going
immediately
to
hop
run.
in.
Yeah.
I'm going to immediately hop in.
Yeah, let's run to the slide. They run to the slide. Clementine and Crackjack just bolt the slide.
And then I'm rolling to control it to get back to the base.
Clementine is carrying
Alright,
Crackerjack as he's
you
shrunk back down.
you're running y'all jump into the slide, and
Yep.
you roll me wisdom.
Dirty 20.
You're
Um,
controlling it, but
okay.
Yvonne,
Yeah.
you look back and you can see like as you're going, you kind of dive in at the same time because this is a big enough slide that you can do that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you see
I kind of figured.
the
I figured this would happen.
the circus is burning, like basically the whole thing, and you can see
Yeah.
a large the nightmares kind of stop fighting each other and kind of as the one in the one with the nazi coat.
Oh shit.
He's
Wait,
watching.
what's his name?
His name?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What does he call himself?
the original.
Ah.
Of course he does.
He's watching you with his arms crossed behind his back before you slide into the slide and lose sight.
Charming. All right.
All right.
And you're sliding and you're back at the pillow fort.
Also, Crackerjack is horribly hurt, and Clementine is holding him, so in his small cat form.
You know, and the Mache rushes over and begins using mending spells on Crackerjack.
Yay!
Yeah, I was about to say, like, Mache, you said you're good at fixing things. Fix.
Perfect.
Crackerjack,
Yeah.
you heal. Let me roll for how many points you heal. You heal 35 points of health.
Yeah. All right. Also, can I use my heal bond on Clementine?
Yeah,
She's not super low, but
yeah, you can.
yeah. Okay. What did I roll?
It's 1d12.
All right. Thanks. I'm like 7,
All right.
so like 7 health.
Yeah. 7 health.
Or
7 more health.
all right.
All right.
That
Are
gets it full.
you are back in the pillow fort, and the people that are there notice you coming back, and Holly's like, Did you do it? Did you get whatever you're supposed to get?"
We did.
Yeah. Coin.
Nice. That's 2 down. Hopefully we can figure out
2 more to go.
Hopefully we can figure out where the others are. Here, you guys should go get yourself, for the people that bleed, you should go get yourself checked out by our medic.
So
by the way,
I was conked in the head. Did anything else happen to me while I was out?
no.
So the jester kind of just like basically like with his foot rolled you to the side.
That's it.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, both my characters are at full health actually. So
Yeah. Did
yeah.
you M.
It was 16. What?
Did you I'm gonna say roll me a I'm gonna actually roll me a d20 real quick.
Okay.
Oh God.
I got 2.
Okay. You brought one of the sickles back home with you by accident.
Oh, whoops. Haha. Funny. Is that for
Goofy
Crackerjack?
goober.
Because, by the way, there
That's
was like
correct.
when you woke up, Yvonne, there was a lot of weaponry that had been tossed aside that the jester had summoned. You saw a cannon, some chainsaws, knives, hatchets, and sickles.
You can see why Clementine was not very happy. Nor why Crackerjack was like
there was a
happy to-
lot of weaponry
All right.
that was.
And there's one in
Yeah,
Clementine.
there is one currently sticking out of Clementine. Yes.
Charming. All right. It's giving Nimona vibes where there's an
It's an
arrow in your leg.
No, it's not bad.
It's not like
Okay.
in Clementine, it's more like hooked onto Clementine's clothes.
Oh, okay. So damage. You have a new weapon. New weapon unlocked.
Actually, I'm gonna give this to Crackerjack because he only has his, his.
It is a 1d8 slashing damage little sickle. But however, this can be used as a multi-attack. So you can attack with this attack is a bonus attack.
Alrighty.
It can be used as a bonus attack.
Alright, cool. It's for Crackerjack
Which,
because Crackerjack
by
don't
the
want
way, the jester would have thrown so many more knives at you, but I kept rolling ones, and he kept dropping the knives. Because he was
Wow.
able to throw up to 6 at you.
Dang. I'm glad I lived, And also the Crackerjack has a really high AC.
Yeah, but
What's Cracker Jack's AC?
20. Exactly. They're all really high. What? What you gonna say, Bryson?
But yeah, you guys, it ends with like you guys getting checked out by Kim and kind of patched up. And do you guys want to do anything else before you go bed down for the night?
No. Clementine and Crackerjack are really tired.
All right.
Can I roll to steal the eye from M
Roll sleight of
and put it in
hand.
my bag?
Yeah.
M roll perception.
Alright.
Yvonne, roll sleight of hand.
Okay. Okay, I got a 19.
What's that? Sleight of hand is
Dex.
dexterity?
Yeah.
Next.
How does a 41 work?
Okay, you steal a coin.
Yeah, you have
Without the
you have
protection of
the
Clementine or Crackerjack.
you have the red-eyed coin and the yellow.
Because the way Bryson said their names in like the second episode, or second or third episode, there was an order to them, and I've been sticking with that order, so I'm gonna put them in that order once we get them all. Like I'm just like,
All right.
Okay.
I want
Well,
all of them.
the coin. Well, you have the coin, and Crackerjack nor Clementine noticed this, so you just got away with it.
I'm not surprised that like Yvonne has really good sleight of hand because she, you know.
Yeah.
Stealing shit.
And I'm gonna end off the session there.
Okay. We go.
Nice.
Just snore. Sleepy.
Anyways, Clementine was not happy.
Yeah, Clementine beat the crap out of a clown today.